Well, ever since I was a child, I also had a really big dream of being a best-selling author, and all 34 people in our class ended up reading it.
I can buy it. You're not gonna help me. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Cori. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Amber Kim. My Korean name is Kim Chae-in, and I'm part of the 34th generation of enougligh stars. I'm currently a middle school first grader, and I am class president of our class.
Wow, that's awesome. It's nice to meet you, Amber. Yeah, hope you're having a good day. So, can you tell me a little bit about your hobbies?
One of my most important hobbies are drawing, writing, and reading books, and falling into the depths of my imagination. I've really liked drawing since I was a young child, about 5. That was probably one of the reasons why my mom teaches me English by meshing it up with drawing. I often drew the arts in enoligh books. That's how I kind of enjoyed learning English. I brought my drawing notebook here to show you a few of my drawings.
Okay, yeah, can we see a few?
Okay, just
Awesome.
keep going from here.
Wow, these are really amazing. You drew all of these?
Yeah, at school.
There's a lot of good stuff in here.
Thanks.
And so then you write the dialogue and everything too. I noticed that there's some almost comic book type portions.
Yeah, over here I drew it when I had free time in my daily life. My friends watched it, read it, and they just passed it through each other, and all 34 people in our class ended up reading it.
Wow.
So it was an interesting situation I was in.
That's got to be really helpful. I heard that you actually released a novel.
Oh, yeah.
Can you introduce it to us?
Well, ever since I was a child, I also had a really big dream of being a best-selling author, and this is a book that I published when I was in 5th grade. It was a book that I worked on for about a year and 3 months.
Wow, that's a long time.
The basic plot line of it is about the main character is not accepted by the society they were born in, but they get more opportunities as they're abandoned by the society they're born in, and they get into a society that they actually belong in, and the process through it, but in a kind of a fantasy way.
Yeah, wow. Where did you get the inspiration to write a story like that?
Inspiration, that's a very interesting question, because I just sit down on my bed before I sleep and I just imagine random stuff. In my head, there's so many different worlds of imagination and creative ideas, and this was one of them.
Nice, very good. Well, thanks for sharing a little bit. Is it okay to show the viewers some of your book, just the inside?
Yeah, just don't show them the art.
Okay.
I redid the art, so.
Okay. I know Amber mentioned before that she was working on some of the art, but if you can see, there's actually a lot of content in there.
It's about 208 pages.
208 pages.
Yeah.
Wow, and even looking, there's some parts that are a little bit more emphasized, some bigger letters and whatnot, so yeah, very exciting stuff. Wow. I'll have to see if I can get a copy of this, especially with the new art in it when you complete it.
You can buy it though.
I can buy it. You're not gonna help me out, give me a copy?
I can give you this though.
Oh, okay. Maybe. We can negotiate later. Okay. Thanks, Amber. So if you're to the level where you're writing a novel in English, then it's almost like you're, a native speaker. Do you feel that way yourself?
Well, probably one of the most interesting parts about my English learning process is that I learned Korean and English together at the same time. So English, I do English to the point where it is almost like a native language.
There's so many eagles, and they say, "Mama, eagles so noisy on the beach."
Our kitten members.
The kitten farted in my face.
This is Barry, our biggie.
I am more used to English than Korean in terms of researching, because there's more content than searching it up in Korean.
Interesting. Okay. I can kind of relate to what you're saying. Sometimes it's easier to search something in a different language. Can you tell us a little bit about I'm curious about the science projects then. Like what science stuff have you looked up in English?
I had to research about plastic problems and global warming. I searched up like English science papers because those are the most reliable things to search up. I put that in the presentation and I think I made a decent result.
That's really good. Honestly, if you're looking at scientific stuff in English, you're probably past my level. Okay, so talking about English Egg, are there any like stories or any information that you'd like to share with us about your time using English Egg?
Well, this is like a really childhood memory. I was like 4 or 5, and it was like raining a lot outside, like to the point where I went out and my shoes would be inside the rainwater. So me and my mom did not care. Went out without an umbrella, with shorts and a shirt, nothing else, and this like portable English Egg song thingy where you like click and English Egg songs come out. We jumped around in the water and like we got all wet, and I was like singing out the songs out loud. I did not care about the public eye back then.
Yesterday was a rainy day. I went outside anyway. My boot had a hole. My coat was
And there's that one time when I went to an English Egg center when I was about 11. Considering the fact that I became an English Egg star when I was 7, it was very interesting catching up like to the development that English Egg made for 4 years. And I just sat there in one of the couches and there was like a TV turning on all of the English Egg songs. And I think I heard like everything is possible in Rhymetown. That's where I want to go. Like
anything is possible in Rhymetown. That's where I want to go.
Wow, what's happening? I don't know.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, it seems like you have some really cool like memories based around English Egg and then also with your family too. That sounds really precious.
I believe that English Egg is like a key to me. The key that opened me to the international world. If English Egg didn't exist in my life, I wouldn't be the person that speaks English fluently like right now. And I believe that English Egg was the key that opened me to this new world that I currently live in and thrive in. I believe that if other children use English Egg as a key for themselves as well, they would be really grateful in the future like I am right now.
So if there's any one last thing that you'd like to say, anything that you want to share with our viewers?
My mom taught me and my sister English in a very enjoyable way, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I currently enjoy English so much.
Yesterday was a rainy day.
I have
Pocket in my pocket.
Your affects your childhood is such a big thing. And I hope that you know that and give attention to your child while they're learning English with English Egg.
Wow, Amber, thank you for your insight. We can really tell that you did enjoy it. You know, it wasn't just studying, it wasn't just academic, but you really enjoy it. We can see that from the stories that you told, even how you use English in writing your novel. And so we look forward to seeing your continued progress and where you go in the future. Thank you, Amber.
Thank
Very
you so
great job.
much.
It was nice to meet you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
English Egg.